out of Miami, right? Christian Yelich, please, get me out, get me out. Lewis Brinson wants in, baby. He went to Coral Springs High. He's like, I'm coming home, I'm happy. This is a kid who wants the organization to build around him. I like that. I like the little chutzpah. He's not sitting around whining and complaining about who's not there. He's hungry to win a major league spot. In 6 seasons in the minor, the 23-year-old has played in 590 games. He's amassed 391 runs, 135 doubles, 34 triples, 94 home runs, 336 batting average, and 102 stolen bases. He was a .349 hitter last year at AAA. And he finished off with 18 home runs and 72 RBIs and 418 at-bats. And like I said, the kid is from Miami. He grew up a Mariners fan. He grew up, in particular, a Juan Pierre fan. And his dream was to wear the number 9 and represent like his boy, like his idol. So, hometown kid going home. Now, if he's going to wear that number, he's going to have to win a spot, obviously, right? The president of baseball operations, Michael Hill, said he will be afforded an honest opportunity to do so. And then, like 5 minutes after he said that, Derek Jeter fired him. I'm just kidding. Don't believe that. It was a joke. It's comedy. Last June, he got a call-up in June. He struggled. He went 3 for 31, .097 batting average, 13 Ks and 14 at-bats. And he said, honestly, the game just got away from me. It sped away from me. And he was pressing, trying to make things happen. And I've been there. I know. My God, I need a base hit right here. I need one. I need it. You're swinging all fucked up. You're not paying attention. I know exactly what you mean when you're pressing. Now, the second call-up was a 7-game stretch in July and August. And it went a little better. I mean, that slash line wasn't spectacular. 125, 300, 500. He did have 2 home runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. And right now, Brinson ranks as baseball's 18th ranked prospect, according to Baseball America. And in particular, he shoots up to number 1 in the Marlins organization. Now, the other super scintillating rookie that came over that deal. They're not even rookies yet. They're still farmhands. Monty Harrison. He immediately shoots up to number 2 in the Marlins farm. 6'3", 220-pound outfielder. Throws right, bats right. Now he projects either as a center fielder or a right fielder. Drafted in 2014. Another strong, fast, athletic type player. Now he passed on an opportunity to play baseball and football at the University of Nebraska. So the kid's an athlete. He struggled with injuries early on in his career. Horrific ankle injury in his first year. I mean, I heard it was gross. Broken hamate bone in his hand curtailed his 16th season limited into 75 games at Class A Wisconsin. Now, 2017, it looks like he was finally healthy. And his numbers suggest he made tremendous strides. I'm looking at it. Earned a spot on the Midwest All-Star team and was promoted to the Carolina Leagues. Finished the season with 21 home runs and 27 stolen bases. So there you go, another guy, a blend of speed and power. Lewis Brenson's going to give you 30-30. Maybe this guy gives you 20-20. Or maybe they both give you 30-30. Either way, these look like some strong athletic dudes right here from what I'm reading. Scouts say he has an outstanding bat speed and projects to have average power. He's got a long swing and is susceptible to strikeouts. And some scouts question his pitch recognition. They're giving him a rating of above average speed and, well, I told you, 25 stolen bases. He's a threat on the base pass. Above average right arm. I mean, not just above average. They're calling it a rocket launcher. That's literally what the scout says here. He's got a rocket launcher for a right arm. So I'm assuming he seems to be the perfect fit for right field in that case, right? You're going to put Brinson in center and Monty Harrison in right if things go your way. Man, these two right here. In 2017, between Wisconsin A, Carolina A+, he played in 122 games, batted .272 with 73 runs, 28 doubles, 21 home runs, 67 ribs, 139 strikeouts to 43 walks. Now, I guess I'm just supposed to accept that nowadays. Finished with a 341 OBP and a 487 slugging percentage. So I don't know, man. This kid sounds like he can play too, right? Now, I think the Fish scouting department, they look at Harrison as the type of player whose progression should translate on the major league level. When I look at this. By all accounts, it looks like he could be a possible all-star outfielder with considerable value as a gold glove type fielder. I mean, you know, that's what it sounds like. Speed, defense. I mean, strikeouts are high, walks are low. Sounds like a typical ball player in today's game, right? I don't know. I like both of those guys. And look, if the Marlins had just gotten those two guys, I'd be like, hey, man, good pull. Real good pull. But then they got this Ison Diaz kid, man, and look, I was looking at his stuff, and he looks amazing. I'm not even kidding you. 21-year-old, second base shortstop, 5'10", 185 pounds. He's Jose Altuve, like it looks like. Bats left, throws right. 70th overall pick in the 2014 draft out of Central High School in Springfield, Massachusetts. And he was lured away from the Vanderbilt University, where, you know, they got a good baseball background. You know, David Price, Pedro Alvarez, Ryan Flaherty. But the Marlins were able to lure him away. So, he's signed in 2014. 2015, he took home MVP honors in the rookie-level Pioneer League. So, he comes in with the swagger. of a 70th overall pick. And oh, by the way, give him that MVP trophy you got over there. But even after winning that rookie league MVP, he realized real fast that baseball is a business. And he was packaged up and dealt to the Brewers for Gene Segura and Tyler Wagner. So he's drafted by the Diamondbacks, wins Rookie of the Year in the Pioneer League, and is immediately traded to the Milwaukee Brewers. And 2016 is his full season debut. So at the age of 20, he hits 20 dongs, and he leads the Midwest League. He came third in the league for RBIs with 75 and finished fourth in slugging percentage at 469. And to top it off, first full season in Milwaukee, he won Milwaukee's Minor League Player of the Year. So there you go. From the time this kid has come into the professional ranks, he has succeeded and won awards and dominated. Plus bat speed, consistently meets the ball out in front of the plate. Scouts say he's aggressive, and this approach is going to yield strikeouts. I say it almost all the time with these young guys. The only one who doesn't strike out is Eric Hosmer. It feels like. Now Diaz, he's got a high ceiling. He's a middle infielder with power, I would think. From what it sounds like, range, speed, arm, projects better at the second base position. So now you got Brinson, Harrison, Diaz. Man, that is a really great pickup for Christian Yelich. And the fourth guy was drafted in the 12th round of the 2014 draft, Jordan Yamamoto. He's almost been looked at as like a throw-in, but he's no throw-in. He's a piece of that Hawaiian pipeline. The ball players that, the Brewers have, they got an inside track on Hawaii. They got a couple guys in their farm from Hawaii. Check it out. Now Jordan Yamamoto is very good at making adjustments. In his first season after some early growing pains, he settled down and he had 85 Ks and 18 walks and 1 home run. That's pretty impressive when I look at that again. 85 strikeouts, 18 walks, 1 home run. And that was against 328 batters. That ain't bad. Slightly above breaking ball. Scouts are saying below average change, needs some polish. He sounds like he could be a solid, intriguing long-term piece and potentially valuable organizational arm to own down the stretch. So now it looks like the Viz are starting to actually stockpile some players. And I got to tell you, other than the Stanton debacle, they've made some pretty good moves. They have. They brought in some players for the Ozuna, Yelich. I think in a lot of ways that, Derek Jeter kind of got rooked in that first deal. And I think, to Derek Jeter's credit, I think he learned from it. I don't care what anybody says. They didn't have to trade Stanton. They could have sent Stanton out there to lose every game, and then eventually he's going to wear it out and you can trade him anywhere. And I think Jeter learned from his mistake. I really